Hey everybody, this is Mark the Game Shark here with another how-to video. And today we're going to be replacing the battery of the Game Gear battery pack. The one that looks like the pill. A pill. Not the pill. But, yeah, so I know I did a how-to video already on this. But in this one, we're actually going to replace it with an upgraded battery. Well, I guess like the upgraded ones that you can use, as well as a different method of how to replace this. And we'll go into that further in detail later on. But as you know, these batteries are super old, from the early 80s, like mid 80s. No, probably maybe beginning of early 90s, maybe, I don't know. Whenever the Game Gear came out, yeah, around like 1989, 90, whatever. But they used nickel cadmium batteries, which we don't use anymore. So in my previous how-to video, I replaced it with a nickel cadmium battery. Unfortunately, it's hard to find those types of batteries anymore. So now we're going to go with the next one up, which is a nickel metal hydroxide, NiMH battery. Now I thought it wasn't going to be compatible with this, because I thought, like, oh well, it's not the same exact type of battery. But I found out from a couple of people I talked to in the retro group I'm in. They said as long as the output voltage is the same, it'll be fine. So the only time you need to like modify a circuit like this is if you go onto like a lithium ion, like today's standard in battery technology, which I found a video online. I'll actually put it in the description. So if you want to be real fancy and upgrade this to like today's standard, which you need to incorporate another like more circuit components so it can be compatible with this, feel free to check that out. But this video, I'm just going to replace it with a nickel metal hydroxide. I'm just going to call it NiMH. I'm not going to... It's late at night. I'm not going to read... What the fuck? So, here we are. So I'm going to go over the stuff we need. So here's the battery. You need a battery, right? So this is a 5,000 milliamp hour one. So they recommended this one to me because this holds the most charge. So, as you see, it's a hopefully is that going to focus? Probably not. It says NiMH battery. Okay, so there we go. We got the battery. So previously, in my older how-to video of how to replace this, I showed you guys how we stripped the wires out and we soldered them together, and we used heat shrink. Which, you know, you need a soldering iron, you need a heat tool to heat shrink for heat shrink tubing. You need, see if I can get this open, jeez. You need like heat shrink tubing, but I'm not going to show you guys. I'm going to show you guys an alternate method. That way it will make this video relevant, because you'll be like, Mark, why are you showing us the same shit? But I'm going to show you a different method of how to do it. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to splice the wires together. Oh no, I'm splicing the wires together, and we're just going to just cap it off. Just going to splice them and twist them together. Now, reason why I'm doing that is, one, I guess it's a lot more convenient because you don't have to use a soldering iron, which I'm still going to use because because the power socket, and so far the ones I have replaced, they are the solder joints break off. So I'd like to reflow solder that socket to the board to make it sure it's nice and tight. So I'm going to do that. I don't know if I'll do it on camera or off camera, but that's what I plan to do. But the reason I'm just going to strip the wires and like put them together is I'm going to use a hot glue gun to keep it in place, just so that it doesn't like unwind and then it starts touching stuff. But it's pretty much in a confined space, so that's why I decided to use this method, because it's not going anywhere. Like, I could see if I had, like, say, this wire and I cut it and I went to splice it back together, and I use that method, like, yeah, that's a big no-no, because you could easily pull it, and it's like you're moving it. But when it's inside this, like, it's already contained inside here, so it's not, the wires aren't going anywhere. So it should be good to go. So what else do you need? You need hot glue sticks if you need extra. This little tool to unscrew that secret, to unscrew these annoying screws, the flat screws. Wire cutters, wire strippers. What else do we have? I had and a flathead for to get this off. So there we go. Alright, so without further ado, let's crack this bitch open. So I'm going to use, you know what, I wonder if, oh, actually, you know what, I can use this as a flathead too. I didn't even realize that. So yeah, just need that. Don't even bother with the switching the bit. First off, we take this flathead off, and then this just lifts up and off. So now you have that, which reveals 2 more screws, and then so you have 3 total. So these are a pain in the ass to get. You want to get in the center and slowly turn it, because it's a pain in the dick, and it's easily, like, it's bad enough. Flatheads are annoying as fuck, but this makes it like 10 times worse dealing with these stupid screws. So I'm like pressing on with my palm, and the screw bit is like super long in this. So I'm probably not going to go over like the reassembling procedure. It's basically just do this in backwards order. So there you go, there's one. Actually, that came out really well. I'm kind of jealous. That, oh god, it's really tight. Oh god, hopefully it's coming out. Come on, you can do it. No, these are actually cooperating with me. Normally it's not like that. Usually I'm just like screwing up the plastic. No. There's the other one, and it's always the last one that's gonna like screw me over, isn't it? Look. Oh, that worked too? Oh wow. Okay. Alright, so we take this out. Come on. Alright, we got it out. Yay. That's just basically just on prize. Should be it, right? There's no extra. It's been a while since I opened one of these. Come on, stupid thing. There we go. And there we have it. So here's the battery. So it's 7.2 volts. So as long as you have an IMH battery that's 7.2 volts, you should be good to go. So unplug it. So I'm unplugging it from the connector there. There you have it. It basically just sets in there. It's not like glued or anything. So I wonder if I could remove these pads and use them on the other one. I think it doesn't matter. So there you have it. So next step is to cut these off, because we're going to use this connector to connect it back on. So obviously, you know, red is positive, black is ground. So you want to cut out each one separately. So what you like to do is, I can get in here, cut the black cable. There we go. I'm not gonna use these colors. I'm just gonna use this one instead. And then the red one. And there you go. And there's the old battery. And now we have the connector piece to connect it back on here. So now we got this. So now you want to cut close to this as possible, just so you have as much room to work with. So I'm just going to cut the black one. Oh, jeez, hopefully not drop the damn cutters. Right. Set that one off. Now I'm just going to leave this on for now. So what we're going to do, we're going to strip this wire. Ooh. I think I'm going to need a I think I'm going to need another wire. I wonder if this is going to work. I think I'm going to use my other wire strippers. I don't know. It worked. Okay, cool. So, and I'm going to strip these guys. I know, this is really entertaining, let me tell you. I forget what gauge this is. Probably 20. Yeah, it's 20. So these are 20 gauge wires. You might want to strip them more so they can. Yeah, I might want to strip that even further out. Okay, that's better. Alright, so strip them and just twist them like that. Alright, I might actually need more of this, so that's how far you want to go. About like, what is that, like 3/4 of an inch? But this one I'm going to strip more out. Why is this not working? There we go. There she goes. Alright, that's better. Hopefully that's enough length, but I might have to trim it down. And I might need different. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Alright, so you basically take the wires and then they're all twist them together, and then now we just twist them together. So what I like to do, I like to line them up together and then just twist them together. And that's it. And there you go. It's all twisted together. Now I'll probably trim some of this. Then you take the cap, and it's probably not going to be enough. Yeah, it's sticking out just a little bit. So let me snip a little on the top. Just a teeny bit. Man, that's a mess. Alright. Let's see here. Let's put that, and then we. Alright. If you do this, that should be good enough. Let's see. And just twist this clockwise here and lock it in. Alright. So there we go. That's it. So I'm going to fire up the hot glue gun because I'm going to use hot glue to keep it in. It's going to be keep it in place. Alright, fire up the hot glue gun, which I should have done at the beginning of the video. I apologize. Now what I can also do is if I want, like, I'm just going to, after I secure this, I could actually, like, make like a little pool of hot glue and just stick it on here just so it doesn't actually move, but it should be fine. Once I like get the hot glue in here, it should be good to go. Let me make sure. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do this. Make sure it's still good to go here. Oh crap! Actually, no. Actually, got cut further down. Shit. Damn it! I gotta redo it. How the heck did it get cut right there? Yeah. Shit. That's a bummer. This rubber's really not that good. Alright. I gotta start over again. Damn it. Always something. Okay. So yeah, I had to recut it down further because apparently there was like a little cut in the wire here. I didn't want to have that exposed. So no exposed wire. All right. There we go. Okay, that's weird. I wonder how that even got like that. That's weird. Okay, well, whatever. It's in now. Okay. Still waiting for that to heat up. I'm going to pause it, and I'll be back. Alright, guys, we're back. Alright, so got our hot glue gun nice and hot. While I was waiting for this, I actually already reflowed the socket for the power plug right there. It's right in here. It's these three. I don't know if that's gonna show up. Come on, focus. It's basically right down here. These three pads. Just reflow. Just hit it with the soldering iron. Wait for it to heat up and just add a little bit of solder to it. And that's it. Pretty simple. I was going to show it on camera, but I was like, you know what? I want this video to be like 1,000,000 hours long. So now that we got this, we're just going to basically go inside here and just squirt inside with the hot glue. What I love about hot glue is it's accident proof. So if you screw up, it's easy to just like use alcohol. It softens it up and you just remove it. So I'm just going to squirt some in there. Basically just around it. And that should hold it in place. Turn over this way. Might went a little overboard on the hot glue, but as you can see, it's not even you can't see because it's not focusing properly. Fucking thing. But anyway, I'm sure you guys get the idea. Just put hot glue around it and just wait for that to dry. And then we start on the power. Yeah, still. Now you can tell hot glue is dry when it starts to get cloudy, because at first it'll be like clear as glass. Then once it starts to get cloudy, that's when it's pretty much drying up. So while that's doing that, I'm gonna snip off the other one. Snip off the power. We got okay. Now we got the power. Okay. So now you basically do the same thing. You strip them down, and you have them right next to each other, and then just twist them together. Now I'm probably gonna have to trim this one as well. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna trim this one too. Yeah, alright, so trim this one down. Alright, let's trim it down. Grab another wire nut or whatever the heck these things are called, wire nuts, and just connect it on there. Make sure it's nice and tight. And you can try to pull it too. If it doesn't pull, you should be good to go for the most part. And then I was about jumping the gun there. I didn't even finish putting the hot glue on. Alright, so then rinse and repeat. You just put hot glue in here. I know this is so riveting, but it's always nice to have an alternate method of doing things, which I find pretty fascinating, because you know what happens if you're not good at soldering, but you don't really need to solder. I mean, you really don't need to reflow that the power socket, but I always do it just because you're always plugging it out to charge it, and it over time it just wears. So you know what, might as well. Alright, so the board's in there. Wait for this to dry. As you can see, it's still clear. So once that starts to get like cloudy, then it's dry. It usually takes probably like, I don't know, like half a minute. Like half a minute to a minute to dry. So that's what I like about hot glue. It dries pretty quickly. Oh, and I made a huge mess. So there you go. I don't know if you can see on camera, but it's starting to get cloudy. This one looks a lot cleaner than the other one. The other one looks like an abomination. Oh well, it just doesn't matter. It's not here for looks, but as long as it gets the job done, and that's all that really matters, right? Alright, so we got that in. Now we just simply insert it back and re-screw this whole thing back in. So let's see here, place this in here. Should I do it this way? Let me see. Trying to see which way I should install this goofy thing. Apparently, I guess it doesn't matter. It's probably this way. So you want it up like this, because I don't think that screw is gonna penetrate the wire. At least it shouldn't. Let me see. Yeah, this screw's not gonna do anything. Okay. It's small enough, so it should be fine. And we just plug it in. And by plugging it in, you make sure you match the black and the white, and the black on the black and the red on the red. Just like so. And there we go. Just like that. And there we go. It's have our new battery. Just put this in here like that. Why is this not going in? Try to find a place to put these wires. You know, it might actually be beneficial to put these wires in here. because, see if I can shove these wires somewhere. Let's see here. It's gonna give me a hard time, probably. Ah, crap. The assembly is probably the hardest part. Alright, so what I did, got the wires snug in the corner there. This stupid fucking thing came undone. Stay in there, piece of shit. Alright. Get in there. That should be it. And there you go. So, alright, wonderful. Let's stick these screws back in. Try to hand tighten as much as I can so that way I don't have to worry about this stupid bit. Alright, get them as close as you can. Oh, this is annoying. But, yeah, you get the picture. I basically showed you this basically how you put it back together. You wedge those, the wire nuts. Are these wire nuts? I forget what the hell these are called. I should have kept the package. I don't even know. I think these are 16 gauge wire. I don't know, 16 to 20 gauge. I should have kept the packaging for it instead of just dumping them in here. But yeah, so yeah, then you basically just screw it back together, and that's it. I'm not gonna do that on camera. The video's already long enough. But you guys get the gist. You know how to screw screws back in, and then with this, it basically has a lip. I don't know if you can see that. That little lip right there. So you angle it, shove it down, and then screw the final screw back in, and you're good to go. You got yourself a refurbished Game Gear battery pack with NIMH, brand new NIMH 7.2 volt battery installed. So yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll try to leave the link in the description for my previous video of when I did a how-to video on how to install this. But if not, just look at my how-to videos. It's probably like, I don't know, 4 videos ago. Don't make too many how-to videos, but there you go, guys. Already done, and yeah, exciting. Yeah, I'll put in the description if it worked. It should work. I mean, nothing sparked or smoked, so that's a good thing. But yeah, this should be fine. It's the same procedure that I've done. I mean, the only thing I can think of is that the wire came undone, but that's why we used the hot glue gun to hold it in place. So yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you guys, what you guys thought. And yeah, till next time, guys, this is Mark the Game Shark signing out. Have a good night.